know.
Oh yeah, I mean overall, we're older on defense, older on offense. Guys have more experience. Guys have we have a lot of guys that's been through the rivalry, and guys who are still learning. And we're going to continue to educate them about this rivalry and just what the bucket means to us. Coach Allen does something every day of the week, just kind of to show how important this game is, how big of a game this is, and stuff like that. But everyone's focused, everyone's ready for this game, everyone's excited. We watched the Michigan film, we got what we needed to get correct, and we're ready to move on and press on and go finish this season out the right way.
What are some of the examples of what Coach Allen does to emphasize this game this weekend?
Every day, we last year, so I don't remember completely everything he did, but starting tomorrow, he'll probably bring in the case, show them the case. He'll have slides, shows, and PowerPoints about the bucket, what it means. Just going over the history of just what it means to each program and what it means to us. He has Coach Dill, biggest Hoosier you probably ever meet. And Coach Dill gets real emotional, real fired up about it, and he'll give everyone great insight on what the bucket means and how bad he wants it in Bloomington.
As a leader and one of the older guys, how important is it to you, and do you take it personally, to impart that onto these young guys, the freshmen, the guys that are just coming in and just getting their first experience with that?
Oh yes, sir, definitely. A lot of people, a lot of guys. We have a lot of kids from Florida, just a lot of young kids in general who don't know much about this rivalry. And it is on us. It's on us older class, upperclassmen, veterans to kind of fill them in on why this game is so big. Not only because of the next game, but because it's a rivalry game. It's the bucket game. It's a team up north in northern Indiana who has taken a bucket from us twice. And so I mean, I'm fired up for this one. I'm ready to go. I'm just ready to get this week started. Ready to see what the game plan is. Ready to get on the field. Just ready to go out there and just finish this regular season right, and then carry that momentum into the bowl game. And I just want to enjoy my time, the rest of the time I have with all the underclassmen on this team.
Last week, Coach Allen said that the redshirt senior class is going to be known as the class that kind of turned the program around. When you look at just your linebacker position group and the way that you kind of took it under your wing, do you feel like they kind of made the improvements that you were expecting them to make at this point? I know Micah McFadden has definitely grown this year, but some of the other guys as well. How have you seen them grow, and how have you tried to be a leader for them?
They just continue to grow every week. They're real mature. They're goal driven. They just want to. They care a lot about the guys in the room. Before the game on senior day, Micah came up to me. He was like, Cole, I'm doing this game for you. I'm going as hard as I can for you. And that's just that's all of them. That's how they all play. That's how we all interact with each other. We truly love each other in that linebacker room, and we go out there and fight and compete for each other every down. It don't matter how many snaps one linebacker getting. Whatever snaps any linebacker getting, we doing it for the whole linebacker room, the whole team.
And as a senior, do you guys, especially the redshirt seniors, do you guys talk about what it would mean to kind of finish out some of the goals that you have this year at this point in the season?
Oh yes, sir, most definitely. And that's the biggest thing for us. We want to finish this thing the right way. And Coach Allen said in his time here, he doesn't know if he's had a senior class properly finish the way that we all envision. As far as from former seniors to seniors now. And we just want to be that class, that really leaves our punctuation on this university and our legacy on this program.
Is there kind of a feeling that you expect you'll have if you guys do end up achieving those goals? Is it something do you feel like you'll feel justified for coming to Indiana, or is that maybe a little bit deeper than just getting wins on a field?
I mean, in a way, yeah, I definitely will. I feel accomplished because my goal was to come here and change the program. When I committed or signed, they were coming off a 4-8 season, and to be able to have the opportunity to go and finish in a 9-4 season, that would be almost everything I imagined coming here. Getting this team to a winning record, winning the bowl games. Just being considered not just a basketball school. Football, basketball school. Two great programs.
Right. Because you were talking about leaders, to go back to the leadership in the linebacker room, then obviously you've had linebackers like Tigre Scales and Marcus Oliver kind of in the same room as you. Mm-hmm. How much did those guys have an influence on the way that you wanted to lead this team?
Oh, definitely. They took me in right away. They looked out for me. They they did everything they could to get me prepared in case I would ever have to go in and go play. They trusted me and believed in me the whole time. And that to me was one of the biggest things. I knew I wanted to carry on, as younger linebackers started coming here, and as I started to kind of fall into that leadership role. I just want the younger guys to know, I believe in you and I trust in you, and I'm here for you anytime you need me, off the field or on the field, no matter what. I want to have a close relationship with everybody, I'm involved with.